Today's local and national news from Thailand via the fabulous Pattaya Media Group. And if you'd be kind enough to like and subscribe, here's a tip for you to get the very latest news from us every day. When you subscribe, click on the button that says All. And then every day you'll get an update straight from us.
A huge storm front, which has caused chaos from China to Taiwan and across to the Philippines, is predicted to touch land in Vietnam today, crossing toward Thailand. With an existing monsoon trough already over Thailand, the expectation is that heavy rain will continue and indeed increase for the rest of the week here. Tropical storm Rasaga saw several flights to those countries cancelled from Thailand due to weather conditions. Flooding this week has already seen several major areas affected across the nation at different points. Perhaps the worst affected Khon Kaen, where they saw flooding up above car windows in places and the city area there becoming a no-go area for vehicles at one time yesterday. In excess of 1,400 trained riot police officers have been seconded to the 5 eastern border areas where protesters on the Cambodian side have caused issues in the recent past. All have been drawn from trained teams around the nation and will be on standby for future events as the army offers support, but for obvious reasons doesn't want to intervene daily for fear of escalations in violence. Supporting these officers are the supply of water cannon, already now in the area, which could be used to prevent riots. Yesterday, though, saw 0 reports of issues along the border, with only news of Cambodian drones, recording the Thai teams who are installing fencing, walls and CCTV. Owners of electric cars made by Tesla are being warned here in Thailand that all but those sold directly through franchises will no longer see factory or warranty support here. The so-called grey market imports, apparently sold legally here and taxed paid, but bypassing the dealers, had been previously not only supported but welcomed by the Tesla teams. But word now is that dealers will no longer honour any warranties or even repairs and servicing for those not bought from Thai-based franchises. Now a full response is awaited from the manufacturer's representatives, who previously even promoted a campaign entitled Tesla's Thailand Pioneer Celebration Day exclusive for Tesla grey market owners. There is an issue, though, that most manufacturers allocate a marketing and warranty budget to a country based on retail sales, and grey market vehicles are never listed as retail sales within the country where they're finally registered. At Imkanchalaburi, an abandoned baby was carried by a 4-man team from a jungle location to allow it to be treated and saved. A baby elephant. Discovered by park teams, the not-so-tiny 2-day-old toddler was found to have broken limbs and be close to starving, and in a rare event had been abandoned not only by the mother, but the herd too. The calf has now been treated by vets and is recovering well, with plans to move it to a sanctuary where once it's grown it could be returned to the wilds later. Meanwhile at home and in Pattaya, a 55-year-old French tourist came off worse after a road rage incident in the city that saw him punch a car. Word is that he crossed the street without stopping for an oncoming vehicle, which honked its horn. He punched the car. The driver shouted at him, and he did it again. The driver, we're told, then stepped out from his ride and with a single punch put the Frenchman to the ground unconscious. He was being treated last night in a local hospital. And whilst you could be forgiven for thinking that selling fried chicken at a roadside stall would be an uneventful occupation, not so for one 23-year-old purveyor of cooked poultry who reported a customer to police for flashing her as she fried his thighs. He, riding a bike and dressed in shorts, ordered the food, but as she prepared it, so she and others noticed that his shorts had been cut to provide a large viewing hole for his groin area. Close by, other food sellers caught us flashing on camera, and police hoped to have him arrested quickly. No word on whether he took and paid for his dinner. And with the Met Office promising highs today of 32 dropping down to 28, a windy day with showers at times and a thunderstorm predicted for the afternoon, with the real feel of 35.
Local and national news today from Fabulous 103 FM and Fabulous Pattaya Media Group. And to get a notification every time we release another bulletin or program, like and subscribe to our channel, Fabulous Pattaya Media Group, by using the link below.